He went to go put on his slacks the other day, and what happened, Carlos?
They didn't fit anymore.
It's because we're both getting so buff and fit that our clothes just aren't fitting anymore. I feel like all of our clothes are shrinking, and we're just growing into our greatness. Good morning, friends. So it is, I was going to say cruise day, but it's like 2 days before cruise day. We are going on Celebrity Summit for Carlos's birthday. He's turning what, 27? 41. Yeah. But this will be the longest cruise he's ever been on. So 10 nights, so we'll see how that goes.
Let's see if I like it.
And yeah, he has to work a little bit. He has about a couple of hours of work left, and then we're going to head to the airport and get into Boston way late tonight. We had to sort of be strategic with the days off because, 10 nights is a lot of nights. So we're working today and leaving this evening, and then we're going to do the cruise and all of that. So yeah, what else? I guess that's it. Are you excited? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how the 10 day is.
All right. Well, back to work then. And we'll talk soon.
Bye, guys.
Carlos did go back to work while I finished packing and getting everything ready to go. He works remote, which does give him flexibility, but he worked until about 5:30, which was perfect timing since our flight was like at 7:40. And so we loaded up the car and headed over to the airport. All right, y'all, we have arrived. Look how tired we look. It's about midnight, I think, right? Yeah, so we're gonna get some sleep. We came up 2 days early because we didn't want to deal with delays and issues. Carlos was recently up here in Boston for work, and they were delayed like crazy, so we didn't want to take a chance. So we have all day tomorrow to, do stuff. We're here super late because Carlos actually had to work today. So after he got off of work, we went to the airport and flew over here. And yeah, Carlos, you sat behind a really nice girl on the plane, didn't you?
No, she farted the entire time.
Yeah, she was a gas machine. Those little girls were probably like 8 or 9, and she just kept
farting
the entire flight. And I was like, my whole time in my shirt like this. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go to bed. I'm not sure how the vlog will be structured. I'm assuming that this first one will be like all the getting to Boston and hanging out in Boston stuff, and then boarding the ship, and then we'll split it up somewhere for the first day on board. But for now, there's going to be more vlog after this, for sure, I would think, because we didn't record a whole lot today, just kind of like our ins and outs of the going and doing. But yeah, that's it for now. I guess we're tired. I can't even say words anymore. So
right.
We'll
anyway, talk later.
We'll talk soon. So we got some sleep, but unfortunately we both had to work the next day. I had some video editing to do, and Carlos had a full day of regular work. But once I finished what I had to do, we both were hungry, so I ordered us some Uber Eats. There's Carlos over there doing something. Unfortunately, vacation days are not unlimited, so he had to work today. He has about, an hour left? And then we're gonna be ready to go do stuff, maybe. How's it going over there?
Going fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk soon. Unfortunately, the hotels in downtown Boston were way too expensive, so we stayed in Saugus, but it was convenient because we were located right across the street from a major mall. After Carlos was done for the day, we made our way over there and we got some food from Charlie's Subs, and we also realized we had forgotten a couple of things, so it was perfect that that was in the food court of a mall. It was right across the street, but it was across a major highway, so we did have to Uber, but it was a pretty quick trip across, and before we knew it, we were being dropped back off at the Red Roof Inn Plus in Saugus. Alright, y'all, so we are back from the mall. haul. We bought a whole bunch of stuff. Some of it we needed, some of it we didn't. But Carlos, he went to go put on his slacks the other day, and what happened, Carlos?
They didn't fit anymore.
It's because we're both getting so buff and fit that our clothes just aren't fitting anymore. I feel like all of our clothes are shrinking, and we're just growing into our greatness. But anyway, it's a little bit early, about 8 p.m. So we're just probably gonna watch some TV and chill and get some sleep. And I didn't get a haircut before this cruise, so I'm looking like a little bit like a hippie, but it's okay. And yeah, and then I'm assuming that the next thing that you see will be us in the morning getting ready to go board a cruise ship. So yeah, good night, y'all. We'll talk soon. All right, y'all, it's cruise day. Carlos, it's cruise day. Are you ready? He's so ready. We're just packing up and getting stuff ready to go and all the things and whatever. Our arrival window is 11:30 to 12, and it is currently almost 10:30. We're gonna call an Uber and head over there shortly. But yeah, it's finally here. We've made it.
It's go time.
Go time. Next stuff that you'll see is probably us coming into the cruise terminal and whatever else, and then embarking the ship. So we were gonna do a coffee review, but then Carlos said that he was too lazy to go to the lobby and get some. So probably not, maybe. If we see it on the way out, we might grab some. But otherwise, stay tuned for whatever's next. It was a little bit of a bummer that we couldn't do more while we were in Boston. We were only there for one full day. I did like the Red Roof Inn Plus. It was super nice, but if I sail out of Boston again, I will stay somewhere that's a little bit better located. It was only supposed to be about a 20-minute Uber ride to the cruise port, but there was a lot of traffic, so it ended up being more like 40 minutes. And when we got within a mile of the cruise ship, it was still showing 15 minutes. And so we told the Uber driver to just drop us off there because we could easily walk the rest. Carlos and I took turns with the luggage, and then when we got there, we dropped our main bag with the porter and went inside to do embarkation. Even with the traffic delays, we were still within our window, which was good, and before we knew it, we were making our way up the gangway. It's always nice to get on board early so that you can have more time for fun and games, but one thing that's convenient about getting on board a little bit late is that our room was already ready. We booked a guaranteed inside room to save money, and they gave us one in a really nice location. So after at first stopping at our assembly station to check in for the muster drill, we made our way down to our room on deck 3. We didn't eat breakfast, so at this point we were pretty hungry. If you've ever been on a cruise ship before, you know embarkation day can be pretty hectic and the elevators are usually busy, so we took the stairs up to Ocean View Cafe. The food in the buffet was very good. I love Celebrity's food. It's the best of any cruise line I've sailed on. They also have an ice cream bar that's fully included in your cruise fare, so we got a bowl of ice cream and some fresh baked cookies. And then from there we made our way to the cafe for some coffee and tea. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for traveling with us. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.